So my purpose for right now is to just go through the curriculum with you so that after tonight's event, you can contact your teacher and say, I'm ready, I want to come in, I want to do the session. So I figured I would just go through it with you this evening, review of how this program, who the target audience is, who we're actually going to reach. And all of the teachers in the first week of school received a packet of information. Basically, they knew the program was coming, but it was actually just to launch the program. It included all of the program materials so that your teacher has all the children's pledge packets. They have the CD-ROM to load it up to their smartboard. They have pretty much everything to get your session underway. Coaches are going to do almost like a Germ Smart game where you get frozen by a bacteria or a virus, and then you have to go get wiped down by someone, and then you get free and you can run around again. Mrs. Fox is going to have songs to sing, very creative hand-washing songs, and then Mrs. Pateo may even do some art, project with them to maybe say, what do you think a germ looks like, or what a dirty hand look like, or something with their hands. True goal for this program is to reduce absenteeism and to increase productivity. And also while we're having fun, if we could get the kids to have fun while they're learning, it's great. So the curriculum is broken down into 4 main sections. You'll come into the classroom. The children ideally will be in sort of a story time setting, so sitting in a circle. And we have a book that we're going to read. And for the kindergartners, I would say it's a very beautifully illustrated book. It's called Germs Make Me Sick. But it also is very positive. It talks about how we have good parts in our body that actually look like knights, and they fight, and they're really fun and exciting, to basically remind the children that our bodies are so precious and we want to be empowered by what we're learning here to take care of our bodies. So it's not a book that's meant to scare the kids. Where, we don't want to create fear. We just want to create knowledge and awareness. And then after that reading of the story, for the kindergartners, you may also want to sort of peruse through and select what parts you want to read, or just get the main points. This is it's a big book with a lot of copy. The kindergartners the first graders wanted to see everything. They wanted to see every page, they wanted to see every diagram, every picture. So you could just base it on your class, see how they're doing, see how their attention is at that point, and it's up to you to sort of just go through the book and hit the main points and show them some really good pictures. And then we do an interactive session where we get our hands on, which I'll go into in greater detail. And then we do a Germs Begone wash-up, where we actually we wash our hands, we watch them wash their hands, we look at them, we show them some skills, make sure that they're doing it properly. And then we do a hand-washing pledge. Each child will have a pledge that they'll get to sign, and the parent germ coordinator will basically read it to them. It's a funny little rhyme, and it's really cute, and it just reinforces that we're making a promise together to stay healthy. We want to keep ourselves healthy, we want to keep our brothers and sisters healthy, our moms, our dads, our teachers. And I thought it was interesting, Kathy Spiral mentioned that the germiest job is a teacher. And on that list was garbage men, there was, jobs that I think are pretty germy, or at least I thought so. And believe it or not, the teachers have the germiest job, even more so than medical professionals. And I think it's because medical professionals are always geared up, so they have the barriers, whereas the teacher really doesn't. So, all right, well, let's get into this is the book that all the teachers have already received. So it's in their classroom. The kids may already be looking at it. I'm not really sure, but it's a great book. And the hands-on interactive session, it's really just talking to the children. So the classrooms that do have the smart boards, I do encourage having this presentation loaded up to the smart board. If you don't have it, that's okay. Actually, Maureen Mercer was nice enough to create a color version, almost like a flip chart. So for some of the classrooms that may not have smart boards, you can use that as well. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can use it as well. But ultimately, we're just going to be communicating with the children, asking them, how many of us have hands? And they're all going to say, we do, and we're going to raise them, we're going to look at them, and then asking questions about them. Hold up your hands, let me see them. When our hands get dirty, what do they look like? And some may say, oh, I always have, you'd be surprised the answers I got. I got boogers, I got, all sorts of things. And I said, okay, yeah, okay. forces, even though they look clean, they can have a lot of germs on them, and it can still be dirty. So the idea is we have to wash them. And then we ask them, well, what's on your hands when your hands are dirty? Germs. And some child always yells out, germs! They love that word. And so I start talking to the kids about the germs. Where are the germs? And some will say, oh, on the bottom of my shoe. Someone once said their mom's wallet. And I don't know if that was a technique to not let their child go in your wallet. I don't know. And then I also ask them, can we actually see the germs? And some think, well, sometimes we can and sometimes we can't. So it's just all this dialogue. It's very interesting to see what they think and what they say. And then we sort of do a little, not necessarily meditation, but we ask them to sort of close their eyes and think about something that's so special to them. Whether it's their birthday, whether it's their friend's birthday party, something that they really want to do, Halloween, trick-or-treating, and they all think of their one thing. Some shout it out. We can tell them, just hold it in your head and think about that very special activity that you want to do. And we say, okay, well, now let's imagine tomorrow morning you wake up and you're sick and you don't feel good and you're just not feeling well, and now you can't go to that activity. How many of us would be happy? And they'll say, no, I'd be so disappointed. So we say, okay, well, that is something very important. So we want to make them realize that it's not fun missing those occasions, and it is really important to empower them and keep themselves well and healthy. And then I ask them, what do germs look like? And most of them say, things like this, and they do all these little animation things.
Stop right there, please. Please stop right there. My name is Eli Coli. My friends call me E, and I've had just about enough. My friends and I have been sitting backstage, listening intently, watching this presentation. The atrocity that humankind has committed against germ folk everywhere is appalling. We have a right to exist, let me tell you. Heard enough. It's bad enough that you invited Sani Professional here with their wipes and such.
Kidding.
Okay, but really.
Sorry about that. I really apologize. You just never know when they're going to pop up and where they're going to be, because they are truly